Thursday, March 13th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. And it was a very active weather day yesterday across the region. We had mild high temperatures. Temperatures really surged fairly nicely once we saw a little bit of sunshine later in the day. Also, very, very windy conditions kicked in, even outside of that line of showers and storms. In fact, many areas saw the strongest winds just behind the actual cold front in the 6 to 7 o'clock time period yesterday evening. Behind that front, it's much chillier this morning, 30s and 40s. That's the actual air temperatures. Boone down to 22. You still have some pretty stiff northwest winds in place. Those are the latest round of sustained winds during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. And so that makes our wind chill values pretty cold this morning. Look at that wind chill at 4 in Boone right now as I'm cutting this video. 16 the wind chill in Asheville. So we are back to winter temperatures out there. And with the breeziness persisting today and an extremely low humidity air mass in place, we have red flag warnings up across much of the region. That means the risk of wildfires is pretty elevated today. So you want to avoid any outdoor burning. Very easy to get wildfires going in this scenario. Now, these are all of the storm reports here with this storm system. Some snow reports in the mountains, but most of what you see east of the mountains are wind reports. And it was not just associated with that line of showers and storms. There were a lot of winds just with that frontal passage. Now, in terms of precipitation at the moment, a little bit of snow shower activity in the mountains persisting, and a few flurries have made it east of the mountains down into the northern parts of the Triad viewing area. Not a big deal, just a couple of loose snowflakes flying out there. And again, there's that mountain snow shower activity persisting. That'll die off here as we get deeper into the day. Cold front off to the southeast of us. That's pulling away. High pressure building in. It'll be a quiet day today in terms of clouds and precipitation. There will be really no cloud cover out there. There's Futurecast. See those mountain snow showers fading away. But it will still be pretty breezy as today unfolds. High pressure building on in, and we'll start a warming trend as soon as tomorrow. Some of us back up to around 60 tomorrow afternoon, and then well up into the 60s for highs on Saturday. In the meantime, there's that next storm system beginning to develop. The rain probably holds off to the west of us through Saturday, but then here's the setup for Sunday. This is the European model, and there comes that area of low pressure. Looks like it could be a pretty decent rain event. In fact, check out the European rain totals with that system Sunday and Sunday night, up around an inch in much of North and South Carolina. In fact, the European model indicating 2 inches of rain in Atlanta. And at the tail end of the system, Sunday night and Monday morning, some snowflakes could be involved. And you notice the European does paint a good strip of snow up into the Virginias, with some snow making it down into the state of North Carolina. I'll show you more on that coming up here in just a second. So here's what it looks like at the upper levels. Big trough swinging through the region today. And then here comes the next trough diving in out west. And again, this is what the European model looks like. This is Sunday evening. Kind of at that point, a broad, positively tilted trough that eventually swings through here early in the week next week. Now at the surface, this is the surface chart for Sunday evening. That is a chilly rain, northeast winds across the Carolinas, and rain falling. And then as the temperatures cool aloft and at the surface as we go through Sunday night, that's Monday morning. Still some lingering precipitation. 850 temperatures have dipped below freezing, I-40 and points north, generally speaking. On the GFS model, that is the lingering precipitation Monday morning, back into the mountains and the foothills and parts of the Piedmont, and 850 temperatures again, sub-freezing all the way down to the upstate on that hour, which is around daybreak Monday, on the GFS model. That was the 0Z GFS. Finally, I'll step through the Canadian model. Low pressure over the Tennessee Valley Sunday evening. That's a lot of rain around the region. Rain still over much of the Carolinas Monday evening, so the Canadian is much slower with this before it finally pulls away, ends as a little snow in parts of northern North Carolina Monday night. So I'm going to kind of lean toward the solutions of the European and the GFS model at this point, and maybe mention parts of North Carolina at least, seeing a few snowflakes at the tail end of this system Monday morning and maybe as early as Sunday night. But at this point, I don't think that's enough to be a big deal. Okay, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Stay warm, and God bless.